Hey guys, it's Steve. So I'm getting ready to start on a project. I just got back from Lowe's. It is seriously hot. Anyway, they're calling for rain today, and so I'm going to try and hurry and get part of this project done today before the rain comes. Yeah, I can't even see the camera. So anyway, back here behind me is my sister's she shed, and it's going to be a sow shed at some point in time. But on each side of me here, I think you can see in the background with the orange pots that are almost buried. I want to get those off the ground, and I want to create kind of a couple anchor points, so it's perfectly clear where the entryway is to her area back there. There's a sitting area, and we got some other things planned back there, but I've just never really liked the fact that everything is so even with the ground. Does that make sense? But anyway, I wanted to lift those up, and so I've gone to Lowe's. I've got a load of stone that I've already moved twice today, so I'm going to try to get that unpacked and build up the little platforms. And I just wanted to let you know kind of what I was doing before I get started. Man, I'm looking a little rough today. So anyway, we will be getting that stuff out, and I'll be checking back in with you as we go. Thanks. Okay guys, so I'm kind of cleaning this area out right here. That's where my first kind of platform or podium is going to be. And God, I'm trying to do this without my glasses. I can't even see the screen. Right here, I think, on the corner right here is where I'm going to be putting the second platform. These trees here with the orange containers that are covered in mud splashes from when it rains. Another reason I want to get these up off the ground, I want to clean those up and keep them looking nice longer. Literally every time it rains, the mud and stuff splashes up on those, and be really frustrating. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and I'm going to start laying down the first stone, and we'll see how this goes. I'm eyeballing this, so there's no fancy measuring or anything like that. The base should be pretty even because you can't quite see it there, but it's actually a dirt covered patio stones that's already in there that have already been evened out and whatnot. So I'll check back with you in a moment. Before I forget, I should show you, hey, there you are. I should show you what stone that I'm actually putting down. So I'm putting a couple of 3 layers of this. Yes, this has a big notch taken out of it. I actually look for these. I like these not to look so perfect. So we're going to have a couple of layers of that. I'm going to be, see, here's another one. Wasn't kidding. I do like the corners knocked out a little bit. I'm going to be working a little bit of brick. I've got a lot of extra gray brick here because I am going to be putting in a sidewalk at some point. And I bought up enough extra that I kind of lay out a little platform to see if I liked how these were going to work. And then on top of those, I'm going to be putting these flat pieces here to kind of give it a cap on the top. And that's what I'm going to be putting down. Okay guys, so this was almost so simple that I almost didn't record it, to be perfectly honest, because I'm not sure this is really video worthy because it's no big deal, but I don't know, maybe if you've never done it before, maybe it is. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. I did run into a little bit of a math error. I did not purchase enough of these particular stones that I am using for the caps, so I'm going to improvise because I don't want to make another special trip, and I'm just as happy with the alternative as I am with the original planned product. And just so you know, there wasn't a lot of thought put into this. I literally went to Lowe's. I knew I wanted this color stone. Believe it or not, it's actually the same color as this. This is just 3 years old, I think. So this one's very, very seasoned. This hopefully will start looking like that sooner rather than later. That way everything will blend together really well. But I wanted to show you what I was doing. I have got 4 of the large stones. I do not have a tape measure with me. These are good question. These are maybe, they only come in this size, 10 by 4 maybe, something like that, 10 by 3. So I have got 4 of those laid down just in a rectangle. All right. I am taking the brick size ones just to break up the monotony on this and give it a little bit more interest. My broken edge, I'm putting that out onto the side because I really like to see that. Then I'm going to put one of the large ones in between, so there's some space. Now if you want to glue these down, have at it. I know me, I am probably going to take this down at some point in time and rearrange it and use it for something else. So it's not that tall, so I don't really have to worry about them being knocked over or falling. So that's one of the reasons I'm not gluing these down. Alright, so on the back side, I am making this 3 levels tall with the same stone. Alright, leaving a little space here in between, a little added interest. These are wet, this is why this is a different color. Because I had to rob these from the other one that I already built, and I had rinsed it off, so they're wet. Alright, so I got my longer capstones in the front, and in lieu of not having 2 more of these to go in the back, I am taking the brick, because I told you I did buy extra brick. These are 3 bricks in length, so I'm putting a total of 6 bricks on the back, and there it is. There is my platform, and I'm going to get my pots put on there shortly, and maybe get those sprayed off a little bit, and I'll try to get you some after pictures. It's going to look a lot better once the ivy recovers and starts growing around this. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty simple. Didn't take a lot of thought process. Obviously I should have put a little bit more into the count on those, but other than that, I am happy with this. This is all I wanted. So yeah, I'll get things washed up and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, so I think we've got it kind of finished for now. This is from the side. And, hold on, let me move the camera here. Trying to balance this on a tripod, guys. So here we go. So we've got here, actually it's kind of hard to see, the first podium there that I built, and right here, and I'm half blind guys, I'm trying to see this little screen on the video camera while I'm pointing, and here is the second one. So you can see I wanted an anchor. I used those couple of cement decorations of my sister's. This is not my style, by the way. I don't like these bright primary colors like this, but she loves it, and we are trying to create something whimsical back here. And you can see back there, if you'll remember from one of my first videos, that big massive pile of leaves from these beautiful trees that everything sits under here. It's quite a mess to keep cleaned up, but I'll pan it around here for you guys so you can see the whole fence. This past week I put an entire row of solar lights along the fence. They look really good at night. But there we have it, and again, quick project, probably less than an hour to put all that together. I sprayed off the stones, and the footer of the building back there where mud and stuff kind of splashes on it a little bit. And that's part of why I'm trying to do all this, is to get things up higher so that the mud will not splash on it when it rains. So anyway guys, I hope you like this little project. Let me pan over here and show you what's next. Alright, so This area around this tree has been a sore spot with me since I cleared it out. Again, all this used to be bamboo jungle. And so I think I'm going to try to put some flower beds in here. I've tried several different things and I haven't really been happy with anything yet. So let me show you what I've got. For everybody who gets motion sick like me, I apologize. So we got these flowers that I'm going to put in. I'll let you know about what those are. So we got those we're going to get put in. We got some mulching to do. I've got to get some liners under some of the mulch that I've already got put down. The bamboo is poking up through there like crazy. And I bought these the other day, actually last weekend, at Lowe's, right here, the yellow Gerber daisies. Those are all yellow Gerber daisies. They were originally $4.98. I love it when Lowe's or any of the places not stuffed down because, you know, they're half dried up. Put them in the shade, a little water. They're looking brand new and starting to bloom again. So I will be putting those out as well in the new area. So that's what I've got coming. We'll find out how much of it I can actually get to today. Thanks. Ooh. Okay guys, so I'll give you a close-up on these in just a second. This area around this tree has been a kind of a sore spot for me for a few years. I never could figure out what I wanted to do, or what I put here I wasn't really happy with. I didn't think I was even going to like these, but I have to say, after I got everything done and mulched, I was very, very happy with it. So I have a couple, 3 different varieties of plants in here. I have all yellow Gerber daisies in the front. The reason I went with those, quite honestly, was they were on sale. They were actually in the reduced shelf at Lowe's, and you know, they're normally about $5 per container. They were marked down to $2. You know, they were kind of drying up a little bit, and I brought them home, kept them watered for maybe a week and a half. They really started coming back out. As you can tell, I got a few of them already starting to bloom again. So yellow Gerber daisies in the front. These are a new one for me. They're called Arizona Sun. I'm probably butchering this. Agastate. We will see if that's right or not. I will put the name up on the video. I have 2 different kinds of those. These are kind of this buttercream yellow, and this is kind of a burnt orange. These are perennials. They come back year after year, and they are full sun, and or at least 6 hours of sun. Here under this tree, part of the day is sunny, part of it is not. So some of the plants are full sun to partial sun. I've got Twisted Owl Rush, this ornamental grass that I absolutely love. It's a partial sun. I've got it up closer to the tree where it will get a little bit more shade than the ones in the front. I wasn't going to mulch around these, but I did, because this is a new area. I didn't. There is a garden mix soil in the holes around the plants. I will get this spit out here in just a minute. But I did not dig this down too deeply. Again, sometimes I just haven't had a lot of luck here, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. But God bless Biotone. Everything that I have done this year has been amazing, even in the worst of places. And so I'm hopeful these are going to be just fine. I did put some Biotone in the dirt before I covered them up, and then I did sprinkle some around the edges. But you know, we are here in South Carolina. We're already up into our 90 degrees almost every single day, and it's only going to get hotter. So I put the mulch down to help preserve some of the moisture under here so these plants do not dry out too quickly. And fortunately, they never even wilted during the transition, so I've been very happy with that. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And yeah, so let me show you this other little area here. Again, this was not planned out necessarily real well. It is a little different over here on this side. The areas back here against the tree does have the ornamental grass, the plants, the perennials that I mentioned earlier. Again, we're very fortunate. The Gerber daisies do come back year after year here. This is one of my, let me see if I can zoom in. Guys, I can't move the camera too much. I get very, very motion sick when I'm trying to edit these, and I'm sure it doesn't help you trying to watch them. But I've got a couple ferns here, here, and over here. This is a hydrangea. I've not had any luck with hydrangeas here in South Carolina, but I am trying this again. That was a gift for my sister for her birthday. And let me see if I can get a little bit of a closer up on these. Whoops. If you ain't motion sick, you will be by the time I get done. All right. So there you can see the Arizona sun, a gas tank, I guess. Again, obviously this is the yellow version. This is the, where's the finger? Right there. The orange version. So yeah, just this was just a little side project that I have wanted to get done for some time, and it's always been on the back burner. And oh, in case you're wondering, these right here, those are those solar light discs, which I absolutely love. I have got about 50 of those throughout my yard. It's hard to see with the sun. I can't remember. This is probably about 50 feet or longer. Anyway, I had to take up half of the mulch. This is where the bamboo jungle used to be that I'd mentioned in one of my previous videos. So I did have to take up the mulch and put a liner under there and remulch as well. I knew. What can I say? I knew doing this what was probably going to happen, and it did. If you ever had to deal with bamboo being where you don't want it, you know what I'm talking about. The roots of bamboo, I have seen them grow probably as far down as a foot in this soil here, and they are so tough. It is very, very difficult to even get through the root, and every so many inches on the root is another root system, okay? And it reminds me a little bit of the way ivy runs. You know, it runs, it sets down roots, it runs, it sets down. So you can chop that thing into 5-6 different places, you know, within just a foot or two, and it's not going to kill the plant because there has other root systems in there to pull from. Ground clear, all those type of chemicals I've used, nothing will kill out the bamboo. Most of what I have heard prior to manually cutting all this stuff out was, you know, short of napalm or something like that. There's not a whole lot you can do with it. Again, I know there are solutions, but it kills. It's so harsh to the ground. You know, stuff probably wouldn't be able to grow there for years, and I did not. We got enough environmental issues without going that far. So, but anyway, even though the bamboo has not been here for 5 or 6 years, the root systems and the upshoots are still everywhere. No matter how many times you mow over them, they will not. It just doesn't do anything to them. So I did have to take up the mulch, put down some thick lining, and remulch it again, and hopefully that's going to take care of that, at least in this particular area. So anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for today. It's been a few days since I've done the other video. I did not edit it yet, so I was trying to remember what I even done. But anyway, this will be at the beginning, probably at the beginning or the end of the other video, so I've got enough material for you guys. I'm really just trying to remember. It seemed like there was something else that I wanted to share today. Yeah, whatever it is, it's simply not coming to me. Oh, I built, duh. My sister, she shed, again, I did build these little pillars, these concrete platforms, to put those containers on. I think that's what the other video was. Geez, it was only a few days ago and I can't remember. Anyway, I've been very, very happy with those, and I'm going to have a horrible time trying to edit this. Again, nothing beautiful there. These are two outdoor buildings. One is a garage. The other is a, right here, sewing she shed. And, you know, I've trying to kind of turn this area into something very, you know, whimsical for my sister. Lots of primary colors, lots of pink's her favorite color. I did add purple into the mix this year, and I have to say I have been so pleased with the way these hanging pots turned out. You know, the leaves already had a purple hue to them, and painting those pots purple really just made them pop. It is extremely shady out here. I have never planted these in this area before, and you can see they are gorgeous and loving life. So yes, I highly recommend whatever that plant is called that I can't remember. I wonder if by some miracle, hold on, that I left the tag in here. Guys, can you believe it? Can you believe it? All right. Let's turn this around. I'm so excited. This don't happen very often. These are called begonia hybrids, Griffin, and bold, beautiful foliage, stunning the garden or containers. I absolutely love them. It's not the first time I've grown them. I just can't remember what the names of anything is. So I am very, very happy with the way these are turning out. There's a little impatient in there just for a little bit of added color. I went very stingy on the plants. I don't stuff these full, the ones back here in the shaded area. They have enough trouble getting sun without having to compete with other plants in the container. So literally this is just one impatient and one of the begonias. So anyway, I love it, and I think they turned out so well. The wind did get a hold of them the other day a little bit, but as you can tell, they're absolutely gorgeous. And turn you out here back toward this direction. All right, so anyway, that's it for today. I am really, really dark. I know I've been out in the sun some, but I am not that tanned. One could only hope. There we go. So anyway, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something, or at least got a little entertainment. I don't know. I can't sing. I can't dance. Talking about flowers is about the best I can do, guys. So, you know, when you watch, it's greatly appreciated. Again, leave the world with a little bit of kindness. Do something nice for somebody unexpected. That's the best time to do any kind of random act of kindness, in my opinion. Whether it's somebody you know or don't know, when it's least unexpected is when it's probably most appreciated. So yeah, just be kind to everybody. I feel like I'm doing an Ellen closing here. Be kind. Please be kind. In all seriousness, we need more of it in the world. And yeah, as many plants as you put in the ground, as many seeds as you plant, you know, plant a little bit of kindness out there too. That's my closing thought for today. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching. Click the likes, do the subscribes, all that stuff, and we'll see you soon.